And then one day you just realize that you're probably made of stars, but you're also made of conceptions and a full amalgam of ideas and opinions. So you are everything and you're nothing at the same time. If someone says you're nothing, then you're nothing. But if you believe what they say, then you're nothing. Or else you are something. You're made of something, you're made of everything and nothing at the same time, because you are born with nothing, you die with nothing. You become everything in between. And you gain a consciousness that is fully not understood where it goes when you leave Earth. So, is it black matter? Is it any kind of matter at all? Does it matter to have consciousness and to lose it the same way that you get it? And there is absolutely no way that we just stop existing. We stop doing what we're doing right now. I think most of the time we take for granted the amount of time that you're going to be on Earth, that you're going to be online, even because we have created our lives surrounded by social media, memes, this online culture that is going to be with us for little to no time. I'm not saying embrace it and spend more of the time that expected on social media or anything. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that you should actually realize what you're doing with your time. Do what you need to do, yes, but also understand that there are things that don't actually matter at all. And I've been heavy on this topic because the more that I spend here in my country, where I don't want to be, where I would prefer to be outside and to be living life in another country, meeting new people, doing new things. So then it's like, yeah, I can get a student loan. I don't care. So it's not going to be a student loan. It's actually going to be like a normal loan, but whatever. The thing is, I think you should stop caring, and at the end of the day, we're nothing. The more like I spend a lot of time thinking about the whole concept of more, less, of full, good, bad, consciousness, existence, everything. Everything in between becomes something unpredictable to actually think about, and not everyone is willing to do this also. I think that people just blind themselves to a certain idea of life or to what they were told to do when they were little, and they have romanticized this idea of your parents being happy about what you do, that they actually took that and built their entire life perspective around this, around life, and around your parents, around opinions about what you do, why you do certain things, why are you not doing that, which is interesting because in my life, I think I've grown up with people that have different perspectives on life and have like built their lives in a different manner, like not having children, not even getting married, and being independent, but also family centered, everything in between, right? So I think I've been raised with many perspectives in my life that I actually understood that there's a deeper meaning behind everything that you consider you're meant to do. Everything changes the moment that you change your perspective, your attention, where you're guiding your attention towards. And I think in this Christmas, I realized that I think I prefer to be alone because I am enjoying my alone time a little bit too much. So I've been thinking about going to my aunt's house but she's like a little bit too anxious about Christmas, so she wants to make like dinner in her house with absolutely everybody. And she was like, "Come, you can come here and stay here and sleep here." And I was like, "I don't think I want to socialize. I think I want to isolate myself a little bit. I don't know why. I just feel like that." And also, the man that I didn't want to talk to anymore replied to a story on Instagram, which is annoying. But I thought to myself, I'm not going to open this because I know this is not worth it. And I still haven't opened the message he texted me on Friday. I think it was on Friday or on Saturday. Oh, Saturday, yes. And I didn't respond. And I don't feel like responding either because there's one side in my head that says he is going to ghost you because you responded 3 days later. Like, what's the matter? Like, why are you doing this? But at the other side is like, don't even open the message. Don't give him attention. If he's not able to actually text you in a proper manner, like through WhatsApp, at least, or call me and or reaching out for a second time, I won't do nothing. I like to be fully sure that you are pursuing me, that you really want to see me in Christmas. And I believe that I haven't talked about this sooner because I'm still processing what I want to do. Because I don't care, but if I didn't care, I would respond. But I think this is the way that they want us to think, you know? So, like, I actually don't care and I won't respond because this person does not hold the same power in me, you know? And I also realized that I haven't been able to run any day. I hope I can run tomorrow. I'll do the best I can. And I will also do the best to try to talk about the topics that I really want to talk about. Because I've been finding myself struggling while improvising my videos because I don't fully improvise my videos. I get the idea and I want it to be truly intentional and genuine. So I try to feel the moment that I'm processing the idea and I start developing the idea. But then I get confused. I just get confused. I mix topics and I end up talking about everything and anything. But or making or three videos about the same topic but in different scenarios, and I don't know why I do this. I don't know. But the thing is, um yeah, it's really interesting, this whole dynamic of Christmas, of responding, of caring, of valuing, of knowing what existence is about. If this whole idea of responding or not responding is actually just a way to distract ourselves from the true meaning of existence, which we don't know yet, which is even worse. You should just live to live, you know? But I'm always so fixated on doing the right thing. And I'm always going to be like this because I want to be living my life at my fullest, but I want the best life you can get here, you know? And that is also annoying because like it depends on the preferences and on the how you were born, if you have any privilege, if you were born rich. It's really hard. So I think existence is very unfair, but at the same time, it's very randomized, and you just get to have consciousness at any stage of life or situation that you were put into this universe. And probably you're never going to experience this again, or you're probably going to experience in a different level without actually having the words to say, like, oh, you won't even realize that you've been living this life for about 1,000,000 years and your consciousness is not new. You just gain different levels of ideas and experiences, and your consciousness is not verbal, so it's not going to explain to you how many years you've been living, but it's the same. It's never ending. And your consciousness is always going to be there, so your fear is actually something that you shouldn't be feeling, something that you self-induced, and is not worth it. So don't be scared of living your life, and don't be scared of experimenting everything, because you are not sure how this is going to end, or how your consciousness is going to keep living on without fully getting to unramble everything that you've been through in another lives. Okay, I just invented everything. So if you want to check out my books, I have poetry, I have a creative awakening guide, and a daily journal. You can check them out in my description, and I'm really thankful for you to be watching me talking about everything in my kitchen. Good night. Love you. And subscribe.